Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading directed to the single and independent individual. Let's get straight into it. Let's see what y'all guys got going on during this time of late August. What's going on here with the Sagittarians in regards to matters of love? I'm tuning into the energies, the prominent energies you guys got going on here that you guys are encompassed by. Look at that, the Temperance. I love when I get these cues that we're already connected, you know what I mean? So let's get to it, Sag. That was your major arcana, by the way. So what's going on with Sagittarius? What's going on in your inner world? All right, mentally, energetically, the strength flipped up. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be in a state where you're healing and you're trying to be, kind of, how do you say, disciplined, trying to keep your poise. Let's see, what's going on here with Sagittarius in their love life at this time, the single and independent. So yeah, you guys are definitely single here with this Nine of Cups. This is an element of someone here that is seeking self-contentment, someone that is focusing on themselves, someone that is seeking to enjoy their own personal presence. All right, with the World card, this can insinuate that you are in a transitional phase where you're closing something out, or maybe you did close something out. Maybe you had an ending. Maybe you're opening up a new chapter in your life. All right, but this can speak of a transitory phase or even a new beginning. Let's see, tell me more. What is Sagittarius dealing with during this time? The Ace of Cups, I'm telling you, a new beginning, but what's going on with this? We got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You got a past lover coming around, or are you going towards a past lover, ladies and gents? This can insinuate a new beginning, again, from a past situation. Maybe you're letting go of the past, or maybe this is a past situation coming back around. Talk to me, what's going on with Sag? The Page of Cups. All right, ladies and gents, so you clearly involved romantically with someone. There's emotional communication, emotional exchange ensuing here. We're going to get to the bottom of this. That is hot. All right, so what's going on here? Clearly, there's been a turn of events, a change in energy, in a dynamic, but it's moving towards a new beginning is what I'm seeing here with the World energy. The strength is appearing once again, Leo energy. So you went through something quite challenging, to say the least. All right, I feel that you're not trying to be overly emotional or overly consumed by your emotions when it comes to whatever you got going on here. Well, it looks like it was quite testing, to say the least, here with the Devil and the Five of Swords. Could have been involved in a toxic dynamic that eventually erupted and exploded in your hands. What's with the Strength? Yeah, I feel that you were dealing with some very tumultuous feelings. A lot of feelings of grievance, a lot of feelings of, disillusion and sadness, to say the least. And you sought to remain grounded and not live in the past, but I feel that you struggled, to say the least. Is this over? Are they moving toward putting an ending to this? Absolutely. Ace of Coins, and we got another Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. I mean, this is all about a new beginning, ladies and gents, so let's just jump straight into the Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups about? This is a new beginning. You're having an emotional new beginning. You're moving into a new state. Again, I feel that you could have gone through something very challenging here. It might have even withdrawn, isolated yourself, maybe went through a phase where you were feeling very lonely, Sagittarius. With the Eight of Swords, you could have been in a very stuck feeling, okay, where you were experiencing a lack of movement, a lack of progress, maybe even being very negative and pessimistic, certainly emotionally discombobulated and feeling stagnant. But I feel that this is what you are coming out of. All right, the Tower, this is what's needed. All right, the old paradigm, whatever it is that you were involved in wasn't serving you, wasn't working towards your favor, and it had to come to a destruction, to an ending here, and that ensued possibly by you deciding to walk away and leave something behind. Now, what's with this Page of Cups? What's with this Page of Cups? Are you communicating your feelings? You're thinking about it, I feel. Is that so? The King of Swords? No, I feel that you are inclined to express some feelings, ladies and gents. So even though you walked away from something, or someone rather, there's still this inclination to expressing your feelings. What's this Page of Cups? Nine of Wands. So you're still very much hurt. There's still a lot of burden and stress surrounding a connection. You're not entirely over something, but I feel that you're over a certain paradigm. Okay, the defeat, the grievance is what energetic resonance you're leaving behind. That doesn't mean that you're leaving your person behind or the idea of ever loving them again. No, you're just leaving this fucking grotesque, stuck energy behind is what I'm seeing. All right, and I feel that this is what's propelling you towards having to contemplate whether you want to open something up again, or whether you want to express. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. So you're moving towards, it's like you might have had a separation with someone and now you're feeling better. And this, now that the dust has settled, you're moving towards contemplating whether you should revisit this or not. Is the type of energy that I'm getting here from the Sagittarius. Now, ladies and gents, that should be an indicator whether this is your reading or not. If you're not resonating with this reading, then it ain't yours. You should just click off and move the hell on. If you left someone out in the dust and you're not looking back, what the hell are you doing here sticking around, ladies and gents? All right? You're only reinforcing your attachment if that's the case. So do yourself a favor and click off. As a matter of fact, you should delete the YouTube app at least for 30 days. All right? And focus on yourself and not your ex that you're trying to walk away from. Now, if we got a Sagittarius that is wanting to open themselves up to the relationship of the past, what's going on with this person of the past? What is their energy with you, or towards you rather? The Ace of Swords. This individual could have come forward and initiated some sort of communication with you. But I feel like this individual, the Empress and the Lovers, they got a lot of feelings for you. I feel like this individual may have some good intentions towards you, Sagittarius. Let's see. Talk to me about the Ace of Swords. Wow, could be a Cancer. With the Ace of Swords and the Chariot, this is an individual that is very clear-minded and is moving with a sense of purpose. I feel like this individual's already decided that they want to invest into the connection with you and they want to bring happiness to this connection. All right. This is something that they're already aligned with energetically, is what this is saying. Mentally, psychologically. All right. However, what's with the Four of Swords? You guys may be at a distance here. What's with the Four of Swords? So, all right, so what I'm getting here with the Justice clarifying the Ace of Swords, maybe this isn't them coming forward just yet, but they are getting some sort of epiphany, some sort of realization or clarity when it comes to what they want to do. And what they want to do is aligned with balance, with justice. It's like this individual is, silently having a realization about what the right thing to do. Now, there is no right or wrong thing, right? It's completely subjective, because what's right for me is based on my upbringing, is based on my morals, is based on my values. So maybe right for me is to never fucking talk to you again and move the fuck on, right? But to this individual, what's right for them is to actually come forward and express something to you. So again, what's right or wrong is subjective, and this individual is coming to some sort of realization of truth or clarity that is compelling them to want to come towards you and bring some sort of balance, bring some sort of justice to the situation, is what I'm getting here. And I feel that, this is a bit of an undeniable realization where they're going to be cooked alive if they don't do this. So I'm seeing energy in motion. All right, the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing energy in motion. This is literally the epitome of energy in motion, the passion of being reignited and getting this, urge to want to act. So I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if this individual is going to be coming to you quite soon here, if they haven't already. What's with the Chariot? I'm telling you, when I told you the Chariot, it's like they have already made up a choice here with the Two of Wands that they want to move with a sense of purpose toward seeing eye to eye with you. All right. But with the Four of Swords, I'm inclined to say that this individual is all but, mustering up thoughts regarding this and has yet to act on it. The Two of Cups. But this individual is one of those situations that if you guys are at a distance from one another, their heart is only growing fonder. All right. The High Priestess. I wanted to ask here, are they already in motion? Are they already communicating with you or not? And I'm getting a clear indication that this individual has yet to speak up here with the High Priestess and the Four of Coins. So it's only a matter of time that someone is going to be coming towards you, Sagittarius. That's quite clear to me. Whomever it is that you feel inclined to talk to is having an insatiable urge to talk to you. Let's see. What is your advice? What is your advice? What is your advice, Sagittarius? What is your advice in this situation? What is your advice? The Ace of Cups. The Queen of Swords. All right, ladies and gents, it looks like you've reached a state of mind, a state of inner being where you are now ready to be able to come forward and communicate. If you are seeking or inclined to address a situation that maybe you left out in the cold after a massive defeat, it's time to do so. All right, you have the wits, you have the clarity, you have the astuteness, all right, to unleash your own self from your self-imposed prison. All right, your self-imposed prison. All it entails is negative thinking, is thinking the worst case scenario, is overthinking a situation. Ladies and gents, it's a matter of being decisive. Stop trying to figure out what the outcome's going to be and move with a sense of purpose and intention. Okay, what is that intention? Maybe having a new beginning or speaking some sort of truth here. Some sort of truth that will compel the relationship towards working together, towards reinvesting into it. So again, that's not going to be for everybody, but if you stuck around this long, I assume that you are a Sagittarius that's inclined to communicate with the person from the past and work things out with them. They want to work things out with you. All right, we're going to go, we will extend or expand on this individual, but I want to look into new love. All right, in the extended, I will be dissecting this individual's feelings. I'll be looking into their mind. I'll be looking into their actions towards you during this time, the near future as well. But before we go there, what's going on with any new love that you may not see coming your way? All right, the Strength card. I don't feel like your focus is there, Sag. And I feel that you're not in a state where you're wanting to entertain anything fucking superficial. It's kind of like if you are opening yourself up to any potential of love, it's something serious. I'm looking at a Sag that wants a real relationship. They're not wanting to fuck around or waste their time. All right, they've been through the fucking ringer. They've been through the toxic connection. They don't want any of that shit. They want change, if anything at all. Ace of Wands. Now, is there anybody coming towards Sagittarius? Because I'm feeling like this is all your energy. The Fool. Damn, somebody is coming towards you, Sagittarius. And I don't feel that this is a new individual. I feel that this is someone that's been around your proximity, that's known you. And it's kind of like they've been waiting for the right time. They've been very patient. They've had their eye on you. They've been waiting for the right time to act. And if you, it's like one of those situations where maybe you were occupied in another relationship, but right now on fucking, Facebook, you just hit your fucking single status, no longer in a relationship, little icon. And as soon as this individual gets the green flag, I see this person coming around. All right, it's that type of energy. As soon as they have the realization of availability, boom, they're gonna want to come forward. And I feel like this individual means business here. All right, the 10 of Cups. So what's gonna happen here? What can Sagittarius expect for the remainder of August regarding this new potential in romance? Okay, so in August, I don't see anything ensuing here with this. It's coming forward in September, all right? With the Ace of Swords, clarifying that. So, how can you prepare for this? What should you prepare? What is it that you should do at this time that's aligned with your highest good? You know what, ladies and gents? It's the fact that you're coming out of your own fucking dungeon that you're attracting this into your life. So understand that. Understand that you have a new opportunity coming around your way because you yourself are entering a new phase of openness, of having a new beginning with yourself. That's what's attracting this suitor. And it really looks to me like you just may be attracting the level of commitment or the level of the type of relationship that you actually want. So kudos to you, buddy. All right, I feel that you'll be open to hearing this individual out, to interacting with them, and I feel that you'll be pleasantly surprised with the interaction, to be frank. I'll be looking into this individual in the extended as well. All right, I'll be expanding on this person and be looking into what's going to unfold, what to expect in this relationship. So if you want to look into the previous person, if you want to look into this individual further, the extended is linked in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the second link, ladies and gents. Otherwise, Sag, it looks like you're living quite an eventful love life at this time. Good for you. I'll see you around.